he kept going back to the idea that it was probably a stall, right? And when an aviation stall, right? When that's basically when you lose forward momentum to the point to where the plane stops being able to create lift, right? So a lot of times on a smaller aircraft, if you pull up for too long, right, you lose that forward momentum by going up like this, and then the plane goes like this, and it begins to fall, like, you know, toward the ground as gravity would pull it. It doesn't have any more lift from the wings. So a pilot who originally commented on this crash said that it's possible that they had a stall. A lot of times when you have a stall, you're falling kind of ass first, generally. When you're on a jet like this, I'm not so sure. But when he was commenting that, and I kept watching this footage on repeat, I couldn't help but notice the downward arc that this plane has. It's as if, and the speed that it's at as well. And I think somebody finally calculated it, that it was like 14,000 feet per second, which by the looks of its height, 13,000 feet is probably where it's at when you see it in frame at the beginning of this video. And it takes about a second for it to reach the ground. 1, 2, maybe 2 seconds. So that's enough speed to create lift under the wings of that jet, right? And if you look at that downward arcing angle of that jet, it does not look like somebody was trying to pull back on the yoke and create lift. Somebody also mentioned that it looked like there was some brightness to the aircraft, that maybe the fuselage caught on fire or something like that. And that's kind of what I want to lean toward. There's some sort of malfunction. There was a fire, and it looks as though somebody abandoned the controls and allowed the plane to go into a downward fall. There was nobody pulling back. There was nothing trying to create lift. And apparently that type of jet actually has, I guess, the way the wings are, if it loses power, it does have a really incredible ability to coast back to the ground, right? Obviously, you have to maintain a certain speed, but it does have that capability to coast back down. And it does not look in this video as though anybody was attempting to do that.